So, in my clinical experience and personally, the number one reason why most people that I've worked with have gone no contact or significantly reduced contact isn't because they can't communicate to their estranged parents. It's because they've tried again and again and again today. This whole idea is like, as everyone was pushing back against this, saying, oh, well, if they were physically arresting you now, that'd be fine to go no contact. But because it's emotional abuse, that's somehow different. And you guys know what emotional abuse is. I mean, you do, right? If you don't Google it, it's not that difficult to understand. It is the repeated behavior in making a person feel unseen, unworthy, invalidated through saying things like, that didn't happen, well, get over it, I gave you everything that I had, meaning I took care of you, that was your job to take care of a child, that was why you had a child. Are we just saying that emotional abuse is that what you're trying to say, that it just doesn't matter? It's just less impactful? Because the research actually shows quite the opposite. There's a lot of studies showing that in many cases, emotional abuse is worse than physical and sexual abuse to heal from. And also that if those things are happening, those first two I just said, emotional abuse is happening alongside them, right? So are you saying that, if I told you today that my mom was slapping me right now at 50, that I should just stay in the relationship? Is that what you're saying? It's ridiculous. It's only because, as I said, we are no longer normalizing emotional abuse. And I literally have never heard anyone just like wake up in one day and go no contact. Now, I'm sure it happens to all the parents who there really is something else going on there. I always want to make space for things I don't know. I can just speak from my clinical experience and my personal experience. The no contact is not because we've avoided communication, although we can be afraid of confronting intense, especially like angry, eggshell kinds of parents who never know what you're going to get from them. But it's because we tried forever and you kept saying that it wasn't our fault, or you just didn't change. You kept doing the same things. So let's just call it what it is. You just think that we should accept it if it's emotional abuse because it's going on right now. Everyone I know that's in no contact or heard of or watched is usually doing it in their adult lives because it didn't stop. Not because you were a parent and you made mistakes. I'm a parent. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. That is what it means to be a parent. There are no perfect parents. And even though you could be, harmful in childhood when they're in childhood and you can apologize, you're also entitled to not forgive your parents if you don't want to. Like, that's up to you. You get to decide. But no one gets to tell us, what is abusive and what isn't, and what level of pain we get to experience based on what it is. Like, no, I'm sorry. You just don't.